Hey, what's happening, everyone? Got another training video for you here. You're going to see a whole bunch of squatting and some deadlifting there towards the end. And with my squats at the first part of this video, we'll talk about those now. My knees have been shitty lately, thus my squat training has been shitty lately. And, I haven't been doing a lot of deadlifting lately, mostly because I'm lazy. So that it's causing a whole number of issues, and I couldn't really figure out what all these issues were and kind of what they surmounted to. But here I am training, trying to figure out what the fuck, for lack of a better word, is going on inside my knees, because they haven't ever really felt this achy before. And when squatting, sometimes I'll get these small, sharp pains. So I took some time on this squat workout to kind of figure out my stance. You see me take a step out there. I adjust my toe angles. I kind of try to figure out adjusting my depth. I'm really just taking my time trying to figure out where in the range of motion on my squat is causing the most pain to my knees. And once I've identified that position, how can I adjust my stance to not ever end up in that position which causes me pain? And, so figuring out this, trying to have that goal, I was adjusting my stance a lot. I was therefore doing a lot of repetitions, and I wasn't really paying any mind to the number of repetitions. I was like, I'm just going to put 225 on the bar, which normally doesn't hurt too bad, and I'm just going to squat a whole bunch and figure this shit out. Well, literal countless numbers of squats later at 225. I've gotten very warmed up. I've had the belt on, I've had the belt off, the knee sleeves, all that crap, the knee wraps, figuring it all out, no knee wraps, no knee sleeves, no belt, all that stuff. And haven't caused a sharp pain to happen like it had once or twice before, which was kind of like stunning the first time it happened. So I'm like trying to figure this out and like make that happen intentionally. That it's taking a very long time. And as I'm thinking, I'm like, man, like I'm doing all these reps and like now it's not hurting as bad. Like, what the hell's going on here? So I think I'm onto something. Like, man, maybe I just need to do a lot more reps with squats, and it'll make my legs feel better, even if it's like a really low weight, like even like 135 pounds. And I'm like, nah, that can't be it. That can't be it. And I'm really having a hard time thinking through what the issue is. Well, the issue, I've come to the conclusion what it is that I've had a lack of a balance in my training. And I'm not one to really latch onto this, muscle imbalances thing. It is a thing, but like I don't think it's as easily caused. But looking back on it for the last almost 18 months of training, my balance has been really, really, really quad dominant in the fact of doing a lot more front squatting, even including leg extensions, and the only real posterior chain stuff I've been doing is my deadlifting. And, for 2014, I was pretty consistently doing leg curls, but for the last 6 months, at least, if not a little bit more, I have been skimping on the leg curls. I've been skimping on the deadlifts. I've been skimping on any sort of posterior chain work. And this is kind of, really surmounted into the problem, which is my quads just being overworked, and they're doing some damage on my knee in the form of maybe just like too much quad tightness or tendonitis or something. I'm not a doctor. I'm merely trying to do the same thing we all try to do, which is self-diagnose. So I did a whole shitload of squats, and after doing a shitload of squats, I was like, damn, I haven't done anything for my hamstrings, so I should probably do some stiff leg deadlifts or something. So then I did a few stiff leg deadlifts just to feel better about myself, pretty much knowing that it was like a fruitless cause to try to reverse damage in one workout, but I was hoping. Fast forward just a few days, warm up, do some reps at 95, 135, 185, get to 225 here. Warmed up, feeling pretty good, and then my knees just start really hurting, like every single repetition, getting a really shocking pain in my right knee, and then it happens. and on the 8th or ninth rep, a really, really sharp pain hit me, and that's when I decided to rack it and just call it a day. Extremely frustrated. I took probably 3-4 days off of training entirely. No benching, nothing at all. Because I was kind of acting like a baby, throwing a pity party for myself. Went to Walmart and bought myself a piñata full of frowns. But I eventually got frustrated with feeling like such a wiener about it. Went to a gym down the street that I heard was pretty badass. Kratos Gym at Nutrition Zone store in Lake Forest, or Foothill Ranch, I think. I don't fucking know. But I went there because they had a deadlift bar, and I had myself a deadlift party. Got 585 right there. Felt hard, but maybe had a little bit more in me. That lockout was pretty slow, but I haven't deadlifted anything that heavy since doing the Fit Expo back in February. So, that's pretty cool. Still getting 585, not peaked for a meet, and you know, not too much heavier than what I was, and also while being injured. So I guess that's all right. That's something to be happy about. It's not 6'11", but I'll take 585. So I did a whole bunch of deadlifts here, maybe a bit more than I should have, because this is Saturday and the day after this deadlift party. Lower back is pretty sore, but manageable. Did 3 sets of 5 reps at 405 after this, just because. Did a crap ton of leg curls because now I'm aware of the problem with my knee, and I won't be doing any squatting, but I will be doing a lot of leg curls. I bought me some fancy ankle weights from Walmart. And gonna just do a bunch of leg curls. Just lay down on my bed and just do leg curls with ankle weights strapped on my ankles. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. But yeah, you guys, I look forward to getting healthy again. Thanks for watching the video.